In this presentation, we'll be going over information and resources that may be helpful for you when it comes to note-taking in college courses. It is highly recommended that you take notes on readings, lectures, assignment requirements, and more, even if your instructor doesn't specifically tell you to. Plan to take notes during every class. This will help you stay focused, internalize information more easily, and help with studying later on. One of the first things you can do to get a good start with note taking is downloading the lecture slides in advance. This will give you an idea for what will be included in that day's lecture and for what to study in the days ahead. Make note of any questions you have as you're writing. This will allow you to look back on your notes later and think further on concepts you might not be certain about. If you need to miss class, let your instructor know ahead of time if possible, in person or via email. Make sure to ask about anything that will be or was missed. Turn in homework ahead of time if it's a planned absence, or turn in homework as soon as possible after a missed class. Another thing you can do is use a note-taking method. There are a wide variety of different methods and approaches to note-taking. A method you can utilize in a notebook or a planner is the Cornell note-taking method. Make a vertical line a couple of inches from the left of your page. Then, add subject headings, topics, and questions on the left, and details and answers immediately to the right. You'll eventually curate a list of questions about the topic, with fleshed out answers you can remember and quiz yourself on later. Another note-taking method you can utilize is the concept map, or mind mapping. This format will allow you to create branches out from your main topic, spreading out from there into your subtopics and examples. It works well on a visual level and is great for condensing and highlighting your most important information. Creating an outline is a reliable note-taking method that covers a wide breadth of information. There are multiple ways in which you can create an outline, but the most common example you will find will be creating an alphanumeric outline. Roman numerals will cover your main topics, followed by capitalized letters for any definitions, explanations, or examples. Any points beyond those are designated with numerals, while information breaking down those points can be organized with lowercase letters. Annotating, also sometimes identified as close reading, involves creating a summary of the text you are reading within the document itself. There are multiple ways in which you can organize your thoughts to make annotating effective. One way would be through annotation marks. These are stars or other symbols that indicate important information in a text. Another strategy you can use for annotating would be highlighting with different colors. This is particularly useful if you want to remember and emphasize certain elements within a text. A great method for annotating would be through the use of post-it notes. Use different colors to help differentiate anything you might want to think further on or challenge. This is also helpful for highlighting between critiques and questions you might have. A suggestion we also recommend is comparing your notes with a classmate to see if you missed anything. Here are a couple of things you can consider while comparing notes. Do we have similar or different perspectives on what was presented in lecture? Are there any details that might not be covered during lecture again? Is there anything from our notes that might tie back into the course materials? If you find yourself struggling with note-taking, it may be worth considering working with a tutor. A tutor can be an excellent resource when it comes to finding successful research methods and can also put forward some great tips for retaining information. It is possible that a tutor may also have experience with in-depth note-taking and may be able to suggest ideas that you can utilize to improve upon your own. More important than anything, we recommend that you take care of yourself. We hope that the methods listed here will be helpful for you in your own note-taking. Be proud of your work, your accomplishments, and all that you learn. We are happy to help you if you need it.